What's up YouTube, it's your boy M. Lee, the Hobby Collector, and I'm here to do another editing tips video. This is for my vloggers out there. If you're on camera and you're talking in front of the camera and you know how sometimes you're talking and you mess up sometimes, or you know you got these moments where you freeze, and sometimes what people do with that, where they stop talking because they lost their train of thought and then they pick back up where they were talking at. Usually you'll see these moments where their body all of a sudden just twitch and go to what they were saying next. But if you want it to look more like smooth and make it seem like you didn't pause on that moment, or you didn't have a long pause between what you were saying, it's a way you can be on camera talking to achieve that. And I'm going to show you right now, and I'm going to undo what I just did. Undo both of these things I just did. Okay, let's see. Undo that. Okay, so basically there's a gap right here and there's a gap right here. Now let me see.
Certain angles, or even the overall movie, the way it's shot.
Now you see how I'm pausing right there? So when I'm talking, and if I don't know exactly, because you know when you're like, let's say you're talking to somebody, you don't just talk streamlessly. Don't nobody do that. Even when you're in front of the camera, unless you got a teleprompter, which I don't use, I never have used. You don't just continue talking just streamless like this, just keep going at a constant pace, because you're constantly thinking and talking about a particular subject at the same time. So if you're a vlogger and you're in front of the camera and you're trying to think about the next statement you're gonna make, pause right after you finish your first statement.
Certain angles.
So you see how I just paused right there? I stayed still until I got to my next.
Or even the overall movie, the way it's shot.
Pause. I paused right there.
Have a different perspective.
Now, what you do when you're inside the editor is it's simple. Now, I'm gonna undo what I just did, but you go between those spaces. You may want to zoom in too, and go between those spaces and just take out a little bit of it, so it won't be like a long pause and feel all awkward to the people that's watching. So, no, redo split, redo, redo, redo split, redo split. And then redo delete, then redo move. Alright, so now watch it now. When I press play, it's not gonna even seem like I took anything out.
Certain angles, or even the overall movie, the way it's shot, could have a different perspective.
See that?
The different ways.
It don't seem to the audience, once you render this video and put this up on YouTube, to the audience, they're not gonna know that you were inside the editor and you took out these parts. It just seems streamless.
Do certain angles, or even the overall movie, the way it's shot, could have a different perspective.
Alright, so let's say you did do an awkward movement, you know, right in the middle of you going from what you were saying to the next thing you were saying. And the best thing you can do with that is just add both of those shots as close together as possible. Let's say, so I got my hand right here. Let's say I moved my hand like to my leg on the next shot. I didn't leave it right there. As long as you got those two shots real close together, my hand is automatically going to like go straight down to my leg, but it's going to look like I put my hand down, even though it was just one jump to the next jump. Because to the human eye, you don't really notice it. You know, you don't really notice stuff like that. I did that a lot with my videos when I'm on camera. I'll probably be moving around while I'm talking, and then I don't like a part, I took out a part or something like that. You know, I like to add those two clips real close together or whatever to make it seem seamless, or make it seem like I moved with a natural movement, or make it just seem less awkward to the audience. So with that said, it's been your boy M. Lee, the Hobby Collector. Hopefully I helped some vloggers out there out, and yeah, I'm out. Peace.